Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Oscar Henriquez, 23-year-old entrepreneur here, and I'm making this quick video to help out two kinds of people. Either one, you're a person who is looking into the network marketing industry and just needs some more information, or two, you are building a company in the network marketing industry, but your business is coming to a halt because one certain phrase, one certain word that kind of halts your business that everybody talks about, and that word is pyramid scheme. Now, before you get into a company, I want you to understand that you have to thoroughly do some research on the services and products that that company offers. The money in the industry sounds good and all, and a lot of people make that common mistake and talk about money all the time instead of educating their clients about the products and services that that company has and what those products and services can do for you. So in a sustainable business and network marketing, you have to make sure that the client can become a customer first and will be willing to become a customer on a monthly basis in order for you to build a solid residual income with this industry. Now, as I said, a lot of times people in the industry talk about money, money, money. They don't talk too much about the products and services. They don't talk about the growth that this industry can offer you. So a lot of times people put up their defense mechanisms and say pyramid scheme automatically because they don't know too much about the industry. If you think about it, in society today, there are not many people who are willing to lend out a helping hand to help you out with a bill, help you out earn some extra money. So automatically that's kind of a red flag. But I kind of want you to get in this mindset right here. I'm gonna give you some basic ways to think about pyramid schemes and also some complex ways that you can educate your clients on what a pyramid scheme truly is. Now think about it. I used to work as an associate for Foot Locker. When I came in, I was a entry-level employee. You come in as a minimum wage worker. Then you can either work your way up into the pyramid chain, as you call it, because everything is set up and structured as a pyramid. If you look at your job structure, if you look at the school structure, if you look at the military, and even the government is set up in a pyramid structure. So don't let that word kind of scare you off, because if you look at the grand scheme of things, everything is a pyramid. So, you work your way up from an entry-level position at a job. You hopefully want to become a shift manager, hopefully want to become an assistant manager, then you become a store manager, then you become a regional manager, district manager, all the way up the ladder, all the way up the pyramid, up to a CEO. But a lot of times in corporate America, people don't really know what their CEO looks like. Whether or not you're working at a regular 9-to-5 job or you have a corporate office that you're working in. A lot of time people do not know exactly what their CEO looks like. And that's because their CEO is off at the beach having a good time building his business from his phone while we're at the office putting in those hard hours. But if you think about that, as the levels go up, the person kind of does a little bit less work as the levels go up. But that person who does a little bit less work most of the time gets compensated the most. Leaving the person at the entry level, putting in all the groundwork, making those burgers at McDonald's, selling those shoes at Foot Locker, but making the least amount of money. If you think about it, kind of put this in perspective. Foot Locker makes a killing off shoes. And a lot of times they make those shoes overseas and they only make it for about $5, but they turn around and come to America and sell it to us for $200. Now, if you think about that, they're making an extreme profit off one product, but they're paying their entry-level workers minimum wage. And then they add some commissions into it as well, which is about 1%. To me, that is unfair. You have to really think about how life is set up and the structure of the world. A lot of times people just throw up the pyramid scheme phrase because they just don't know and they really haven't paid attention to the way the world is, right? But if you think about the pyramid in network marketing, I want you to understand that, first of all, you're paying for a product and service. That's why I told you in the beginning of this video, you want to make sure that the product and service that your company offers is something that you can benefit from or many other people can benefit from. And that's what make it solid. So you're not paying your money just to make money. You're paying your money first for products and services. And in that same token, you're also owning your own home-based business, which means you get tax deductions that a regular 9-to-5 worker wouldn't be able to take advantage of, right? So immediately, my home office right here is a tax write-off. The gas that you use to get in your car and drive, that's a tax write-off. The food that you eat throughout the day, that becomes a tax write-off. And that's what the rich know that the middle class and the poor don't understand. because when you own things, you're in a whole different tax bracket. And that's what saves you thousands of dollars per year just by owning your own home-based business. And that's what network marketing offers. Also, a lot of times in the corporate world, we have people fighting for a position. If you see John over here, he's trying to get that same pay raise and that same promotion that you're looking at. A lot of times it's a competition and we throw dirt on that person's name. We'll step on anybody just to get that promotion. But in this industry, it's hard to, in the regular 9-to-5 corporate world industry, it's hard to make it to the top. 9 times out of 10, almost 9.9 times out of 10, you will never become the CEO. But in this industry, you come in and you're already at the top. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Now, your job is to build your bottom. And when I say build your bottom, I mean learn as much as you can. Now, me, when I came into this industry, I got help from leaders that, welcomed me with open arms, gave me all of the information that I needed to succeed, helped me with motivation, helped me with information. And now it's my job to build my bottom and to provide the same information and help that I received from the people that brought me into this company and to help them out. So basically, I'm building my bottom. Instead of me stepping on my bottom to get to the top, and they say the person at the top always makes the most money, which is not true in this industry. Once you get involved, you are able to make more money than the person that actually brought you into the company. But in the corporate world, in the 9-to-5 lifestyle, that's not possible. You wouldn't be able to make more money than the person who is above you. Right? So you have to add value to the people that you bring into this business. You have to, teach them exactly what you know to see the success that you've seen. Give them motivation, give them inspiration, build them up as people. Because in this industry, it gears towards personal growth and self-development. And a lot of places, you're only working to hone in on one skill that they want you to learn, and that's it. But in this industry, you're building on skills that you need in real life. You need to learn how to network with people. You need to learn how to present yourself at any presentation or any job, a job interview that you might have. And connecting with more people also grows your network. A lot of times people limit themselves to the things that they can do because they don't like to talk to other people. But in this industry, it gears you towards reaching out to more people who probably have more success than you, probably have more things than you, probably have more money than you. And now that rubs off to you. Because I like this quote from 50 Cent. He said this in a magazine. If you're the biggest person in a gym, you're probably in the wrong gym. So a lot of times we're at work with people who are not on our levels. We're at work with people who don't have the ambition that we have. So it's good to get surrounded and connected with a group of people in this industry, young and old, that are wanting more out of their life. And that's going to rub off on you. So if you really think about that, what's really the scheme? Us that we go to work a lot of times, not saying that everybody's in this position, but a lot of times there are people that go to work 40 plus hours a week and they still cannot pay the bills that they have. They have more month at the end of their money instead of more money at the end of the month. A lot of times it's hard for somebody to survive off one source of income. And now I'm not here to tell you to quit your job. I'm not here to tell you that a job is not a good thing to have, but allow your job to fund your business. A lot of times people are stressed out because of the fact that they only have one source of income. So I let people know that, see this as something that you can invest in to bring you in some more income so that way you can scale off some of those bills that you have. Pay that car payment, pay some of your rent, pay your light bill, pay your phone bill. And that's exactly what we have with this industry, an opportunity to do that. Now, when you think about pyramid schemes, you have to really put everything in perspective. You have to think about what they're selling us. Is it right that we go to work for 40 hours a week and we can't pay our bills at the end of the month? I have a lot of people in my family, a lot of people that are friends of mine that are going through the same thing. So we have to really pay attention to what's going on in the world, understand how the structure is made in this world, and really reevaluate what is a true pyramid scheme. Think about society today. People are going to work for 40 years. And right now, as the younger generation, we're paying Social Security for people who have already worked. But will we receive Social Security? The retirement age is growing every single month, every single year. The retirement age right now is about 72 years old. Now, will that keep rising? Is that a business model that you want to follow? Or do you want to own your own business? Do you want to create more wealth for yourself? Instead of using your time to work for your money, use your money to work for money. And that's what the wealthy and successful people know. So that's kind of the perspective that I put it into people. I let people understand that, everything is a structure as far as a pyramid. But it's all about what pyramid you are willing to work for. Are you willing to sacrifice your time? Are you willing to struggle for somebody else's dream? Or are you willing to struggle and sacrifice your time for yourself? So the decision is yours, and I hope this video pretty much helped out, either you who are looking into network marketing or you who are building a network marketing company, and I wish you luck.